Now, Frosted Flakes with marshmallows isn't necessarily new, and some of you might be like, yeah, I've had Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes a long time ago. But whether or not you know this, Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes isn't actually a partnership between General Mills, the people who make Lucky Charms, and Kellogg's, the people who make Frosted Flakes. After this came out, I did some research and learned that Frosted Flakes, that phrase, actually can't be trademarked, which is why when you see the box of Frosted Flakes, it says Frosted Flakes of corn. And that's why your local grocery store can have Frosted Flakes, and so can the other stores, and they can all be a different brand, but all be called Frosted Flakes. So 3 years later, it looks like Kellogg's is taking a reflexive move and being like, you know what, we can do the same thing. Except they can't. They can't say Frosted Flakes with Lucky Charms. Sadly, that would be hilarious. But what they can do is make this box look as close as possible to the box of Lucky Charms with Frosted Flakes from nowadays. And it's also the reason why the marshmallows in this box are actually themed marshmallows now. They're all based off of Tony the Tiger. Go figure. You have the Power Paw, pretty self-explanatory. The Sporty Scarf, which is definitely that ascot thing he wears around his neck. You have the Sweet Swirl, which is blue and orange. I'm guessing because black food dye doesn't look good or exist, maybe? And then of course you have Tony the Tiger, which looks like Tony, unless you turn it sideways and then boom, all of a sudden it's goldfish. Now, the big question I think most of you will be asking is, does it taste as good or better than the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes? We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and look. Fun fact for all of you, this box of cereal was sent to me for free by Kellogg's. First time that's ever happened, so 2020, it's not the worst year ever. Oh boy, I ripped the box. You know, I feel like I'm pretty used to the Frosted Flakes smell, and something smells off about these. I wonder if it's the marshmallows. Yep, those are Frosted Flakes. Okay, now I have one of the Sweet Swirl marshmallows, which is more like a orange piece with a blue dot. I'm gonna try that and see if this tastes like a marshmallow to me, like a Lucky Charms marshmallow to be specific. You know, I was expecting them to be literally identical, like how could you change a marshmallow? But there is something kind of off about these marshmallows, and not that it's bad, it's just slightly different. No, I'm wrong. They taste like it's just marshmallows. I'm not entirely sure if you can tell, but there are like a lot of marshmallows in this bowl. Like, I mean, a lot. Like Lucky Charms, I've been surprised recently with how many marshmallows they have in their bowl too, but they are not skimping on these marshmallows here. And like inside the box too, also a lot of marshmallows. And I'm using almond milk today. All right, let's get this poured. Oh no, did you see that? What an idiot. It's because this thing was full. I wasn't prepared. I got milk all over the marshmallows I have placed here. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about that. It's time to go ahead and eat this cereal and see if it is better than what I remember the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes being. My hunch is that, yes, it's better because it's actually Frosted Flakes. Wow. This is sweet. It's definitely those corn flakes you know and love, and they're so good. I'm getting multiple marshmallows in every bite, every single bite. I am hungry, and this is hitting this spot so good. So I'm here at the end of my bowl, and you have the typical flakes that are just floating, but you can't scoop them up necessarily. And for those of you that don't know this trick, like most of you I'm sure do, but for the unprofessionals in the room, when the bowl is flat like this, there's a huge surface area for the flakes to spread out over, which makes chasing them kind of difficult. But if you tilt the bowl, it decreases the surface area, and then you can scoop them up just a little more effectively. Obviously, this depends very much on your bowl and your spoon, but that's a tip. If you're having a hard time scooping like Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Krispies, things like that, just tilt the bowl. It'll help you out. All right, you're not gonna get every piece every single time. It's really hard to scoop flakes, as I'm sure all of you know very well. But you know what time it is? Time to go balls deep and try that milk. Balls deep. You know, the milk is sweeter, for sure, which is good, I guess, because it makes the milk like more of a treat, but it doesn't taste like Frosted Flakes in the way that Cocoa Pebbles taste like cocoa in the milk, you know? So after my really hard investigative journalism today, I've discovered that Frosted Flakes with marshmallows is better than Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes. and only because the Frosted Flakes themselves are superior, at least I would say. But that's because I think Frosted Flakes are the Frosted Flakes to beat. Anything that's like that but not quite that, not good enough for me. For those of you that like Frosted Flakes and those of you that like marshmallows, you're probably really gonna love Frosted Flakes with marshmallows. And for those of you that don't, seriously, don't buy this. Why are you even here? But I'm really curious, and I'd love to get your opinion on, if you're one of the people that really dig Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes, what do you think about the Frosted Flakes with marshmallows? Please get them, compare them, tell me what you think, because I'd love to know. Did you even notice the flakes were different? Did you even know it wasn't Kellogg's Frosted Flakes in there? Let me know in the comments below. But that is it for this episode, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. It really means a ton to me, because especially in these days of self-isolation where I'm literally home alone! I can yell all I want! I'm wearing short shorts! Nobody cares! It means a lot for me to have some sort of interaction with people around the world in this meaningful way. So if you comment, if you like, if you subscribe, it means a lot, and I promise you I'm paying attention. So thank you for that. And now I'll leave you on that note because it's almost 5 p.m. and I kind of want to play some Animal Crossing. So thank you for watching. I love you. Seriously. Talk to you soon. Peace.